guys? So let me talk about a little bit of, at least, so doing these videos, I swear. What's going on, guys? Let me talk a little bit about, at least, what's going on, guys? So let me talk about what I want to do. What's going on, guys? So I want to talk to you about the physique that I want to build. Something, that I do to compare myself, to other physiques. Things that I want to improve on, just from looking at, physiques that I find, very aesthetic, and I just get my motivation from there. A good physique, guys, that a lot of people don't even know about is, Francis Benfado. 5'6", and he weighed about 176 pounds on stage. It's all muscle, guys. A lot of guys get confused with that. 176 pounds. What? How? The thing is, man, you gotta remember, it's all muscle mass. You could be 140 pounds. You could bulk up to 200. You still won't have that muscle mass. It takes time. That's how hard it is to build muscle. So if you guys look at his physique, very proportionate. From head to toe. And I look at body parts that he has, and I try to build my physique after that. I do that with a lot of guys. You got for the shoulders, you got Lazar. That's what I look like. I look at old school bodybuilders, but I don't see anyone with 3D shoulders like that. Another guy is Matt Ogas. I look at things like that. Of course, Frank Zane, for just his aesthetic proportions. Obviously, you're not going to be as big as them, unless you take the juicy juice. But then again, Frank Zane was about 185 pounds, at 5'9", lean at that stage. That's somewhere you could get naturally, to be honest with you. With about, 10 years training, maybe less depending on your genetics. But all you really want to do, guys, you don't have to be 20-inch arms and be that big. You could also have, a smaller size, but if you have the proportions, the right proportions, your chest is is very proportional to your shoulders, to your arms. It gives that illusion that you have a very good built physique. It's all about just the size, guys. It's all about proportion, the way it looks to people, the way it looks to you, and that's what makes the big difference. At least in my opinion, something I always want to do is, make my shoulders, of course, the biggest, but I also want to, have a lot of rear delts, because the rear delts gives it that nice, that nice finish, to give you that nice 3D looking delt, along with the front and, of course, the sides, so when you look, from the front. And then, of course, triceps is next, and then biceps. I don't want my triceps to be the biggest part of my arms, just the fact when you see somebody with way too big triceps and small shoulders, it doesn't look proportionate to me, at least. And you have to have some biceps. You don't have no biceps from the front, of course you're gonna look pretty small and slim. And your chest should be the biggest part of your body, and that's something I'm working on. If you guys look at, Lazar, Angelo, or Geraldo, Gravier, real good physiques, real aesthetic, and natural physiques. To be honest, guys, it's not, it's no science behind it. It just takes time. These guys have been training, 6, Lazar about 10 years, something like that. It just takes time building muscle from, from every year like that. It adds up, man. You're adding 5 pounds for 10 years. That's 50 pounds of muscle, and I'm pretty sure they gained way more than that, or close to it, somewhere around there. Whatever, guys. Let's not make a big deal about it, okay? And and also a good physique, guys, is Lee Labrada. Like from head to toe, real aesthetic calves, to legs, to waist, to lat. It's incredible physique. Sean Ray, symmetry everywhere, abs. Probably the best physique in Olympia. He wasn't the biggest guy in Olympia, but he definitely had the mass and the class. And as far as back goes, Robbie Robinson, hands down, man. For me, at least, the thickest back pose ever. And then from the front, crazy lat ratio to to abs. Oh my God, can't even talk. Fucking amazing physique, man. And then with the bicep peak, that's something I want to get to. I need some bicep peaks to do a pose, strike a pose like that with some big thighs. That shit is just insane, man. But anyways, guys, just giving you guys some physiques to look at, motivate you, and have an idea, you know, what you want to do with your own physique. You know, a lot of guys, they just go to the gym, you know, they just slap on some weight and they just try to get big. They don't care where, as long as they appear to be big. They don't care about proportions. The proportions, guys, is everything. It makes your physique look, you know, appreciated by people when they look at you. You know, they be like, wow, that guy has a pretty dope physique. No homo, but it's pretty nice physique right there. You know, not just a lot of mass everywhere. You know, small delts, big arms, things like that. Anyways, guys, I'll talk to you next time. Later, homies. If you want a meal plan, just email me, guys. I'll be around. More videos this week. Peace.